Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnan Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. MAHA SHIVARATRI, we are contemplating upon the first discipline and observance. What are we going to observe during the festival? We saw constant remembrance. Second was the singing the names and glories of God, Vedic chanting, and all these parts. Yesterday we were thinking of that. Yesterday we have seen what all its implications and significance. How it is a old tradition, age-old tradition, has global phenomenon of every race, every religion, every culture has developed this singing and singing to the divine, both as a part of enjoyment, singing and dancing. There are two aspects. One is laukika, which sense pleasures. Singing is sense pleasure. Here in spiritual life, it is singing is a transcendence of nature. We are going beyond the nature. It is paving systematic steps towards the divine. It is going to remind us of our true nature and our eternal relationship with God, which we have forgotten, and we have been moving in this world, searching for a little joy and peace, where within us is the ocean of peace and bliss. Ananda Sagara is there. We are searching outside where it is not there. So turning inward, getting absorption. When we sing, yesterday we saw how the mind becomes calm when we sing, and our heart, when the mind becomes calm, heart opens up. That part we have discussed sufficiently, how the transformation takes place, and then inner frictions, inner conflicts, and multiple personality, how it dissolves as lubricant. That part also we saw, and how various aspects of singing, general singing, where it has its roots. We are all singing especially in our Hindu culture, Indian culture. We have the roots in Samaveda. Singing has its roots in Samaveda, but it is Nada Pradhana. If a person sits and chants Samagana, makes Samagana before you, within no time you get enough. But when huge congregation, thousands of devotees or pandits are singing Samagana, it is called Veda Ghosha. Then you will see the Nada Brahman manifesting. And the whole thing reverberates, and every cell of your body, you must listen to Veda Ghosha, not Vedic chanting done by a few people somewhere or doing individually. Of course, it has its own effects. Small group also, it has its own effects. But huge congregation, when in one tone they sing, as if to break open the sky and enter, then you will understand what is that Nada means. So it is Nada Pradhana, and we saw Drupad, which is Raga Pradhana. But in Drupad, there is complexity which usually people find it difficult, and slowly these things are going away because of this. Drupad, very few are following, and Samaveda also almost on the verge of disappearance. Whole of India, you may find a handful of people who can do Samagana. I could learn only 1 or 2 Gayatri, Sama and Ganesha. But after that I could not, because it just recognizing the tones, just like Sarigama Padanisa, they have their own tones, and 21 tones you have to count on the fingers and recognize. The moment you touch, that tone must come out. Very subtle. With 12 tones in music, how much we find difficult. Sarigama Padanisa and 4 Komal and Tivra. With the 12 tones, Shrutis, Swarasthanas, Swaras, we find it difficult. 21, they simply by touching, they will take out that point of toning. So it's slowly, 1.5 years, you have to sit with your Guru and learn that just what is Shruti. Then the Vedic chanting will be taught. Unless you recognize Sarigama Padanisa like that, 21 Shrutis, unless you are able to recognize, you cannot be taught. So many things are there, but it is slowly dissolving. Whole of India you may find 15, 20 or 50 people maximum knowing Samagana now. Very difficult to keep it survive because of the complexity. So small melodies are put and songs are built up, in which the importance is given to the Karnendriya, Indriya Sukha, pleasant to hear, just like pleasant to eat, pleasant to hear. But if it is turned to the divine and focused to the divine, it becomes the same thing with a little more ease. Importance is given to awakening of the bhava. Yesterday we saw. Here it is pleasing you. Here it is awakening you in bhajans. In bhajans, exclusively it is focused on the divine, on God, on spiritual life, on viveka, vairagya, these things that we saw yesterday, bhajans and kirtan. Kirtan is repetition of same. Jai Jai Ram, what is it? Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Same thing. It will go on telling. Fine tunes, small tunes are put. There is no musical importance. Musical ability is not required. In bhajans also, a little musical understanding is necessary. In songs, a little more. And in Drupad and all, you must be experts. But here, no musical ability is required. Kirtan, Sankirtan. So, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made the Sankirtan very common. So this we see in our, yesterday we saw all these aspects in detail. So one thing we have to understand is how we are going to match with nature and transcend nature. When we see Sri Ramakrishna singing or Vivekananda singing, how a word or two just uttering was sufficient for Sri Ramakrishna, Naren just takes the Tanpura and sings. He is already in Bhava Samadhi, a ecstatic state of existence. And what about us? When a particular thing can awaken your spiritual consciousness, then it has deep meaning. How does it happen? Is every object, whatever you see an object anywhere, you will see it has come into existence, and it is slowly, time is acting. One day this won't be there. My body won't be there one day. You can see an apple growing beautifully in a tree. How beautiful it grows, you see. But while growing finely, it is carrying within it the seed of destruction. The moment it is fully grown, it falls and starts rotting down. It is going back. It was carrying, throughout it was carrying the seed of destruction hidden within that growth. With the growth, when we are small children, born babies, infants, how we are growing. We go to certain level, optimum level of expansion, and again starts contracting. The child which is born like this will grow, and again it will slowly, in old age you can see, same like baby, it will be fallen there, helplessly on the same cot. That housewarming ceremony we saw, cradle. 50 people, 50 children have grown up in that cradle. But they did not show a cot on which 50 have gone. The birth means there is a death. So this they showed, this they did not show. Same thing happens. It's preparing for the next birth. So this growth, change, transformation is taking place at a particular rate. Everything. There is coconut plant, there is mango tree, some other tree, banana tree. You see the growth, how it is growing. Each one is growing. Coconut tree, slow growth. To yield, it takes 8 years. To germinate, put that dried coconut in the mud or sand, go on watering for 6 months, then you will see shoot coming out. You put ragi or wheat, third day you will see it is, but it lasts for just 3 months. It gives fruits and dies away. That plant is gone. This stands for 100 years. To germinate it has taken 6 months. So look at the growth, how it is growing. It has its own rate, rhythm. Destruction also, it has its own rhythm. In a particular rhythm, after you shave, many of you don't shave, no? After you shave, next day you will see it is growing. It is growing every moment it is growing in a particular speed. Then you will understand what is rhythm and what is that. Rhythm means raga, and direction of movement, direction of changes, that is raga. Each has its own raga and tala of growth, of existence, of destruction. The cycle is getting completed. How the sunrise, such a beautiful sunrise, hot sun in the afternoon, again pleasant sun in the evening. How again it is passing through the next cycle. It is going at a particular particular rate. It's constant movement. Each one's movement is constant. A particular tal is moving. Rhythm, particular rhythm it is existing. The difference between two personalities, jivas, is their rhythm, basic rhythm. My existential rhythm is there. When my japa, repetition of God, God's name, mantra, repetition, the rhythm of my repetition is equal to my rhythm of existence, it becomes ajapa japa. Constant. In spite of you, the japa is going on. You can do anything, you can be anywhere, constantly like fountain it will be coming. You can just observe and keep quiet. You need not do. It does and you hear. So that is the basic rhythm of existence. We all as Jivatmans, not as Shuddha Atma, there is no changes in the pure self, Atman. But as the individual souls, we have a particular rhythm. Each one has its own. One is oscillating it between the matter and spirit. There is oscillation. I have material body and spiritual existence. According to the quantum physics, latest quantum physics, you will hear that every minutest particle in this universe is missing. For minutest time, for fractions, micro nano level of time, it is appearing and disappearing. Every minutest particle. We have known all these years electronic configuration, moving at a particular speed, number of electrons, deciding the metal element. These things we have heard, but it is missing. It is oscillating between existence and it is becoming energy and reprecipitating as matter. It is becoming energy and matter. Of course, energy and matter are interconvertible. E is equal to mc square. Many of you are science students. So, matter can become energy, energy can become matter. Conversion. So, it is oscillating at such a speed. Our existence also we cannot find, because very high frequency looks like these are all matter. Matter is very high frequency. To our eyes it looks like matter, because eyes cannot chase it. You see the light, electricity now. It is 50 cycles per second. In 1 second it is oscillating 50 times. Our eyes cannot chase. It looks like as if it is continuing. The bulb is flickering at 50 cycles. Your eyes cannot chase. A torch, a fire torch, if you move like this, it looks like a circle. Because your eyes cannot chase the movement so fast. Like that, it is not matter what we are thinking of. When our eyesight becomes absolute eyesight, the whole thing you will see as vibrations. It is intense vibration looking as matter. The harder and softer matters differ in vibration. So vibrations, because of the energy is matter. Matter and energy are same. There is no difference. All our bodies are vibrating at a particular speed. In Ayurveda, when you study deeper concepts, you learn all these things. It's called therapeutic value of music. Singing, what effects it has on your diseases, how it can cure many of the diseases by particular ragas, particular way of chanting. Anyway, that is not our subject matter. but it matters. Because it is something which is going to change your whole structure. So because everything is vibration, this basic vibration is called anahata dhvani. The basic vibration of existence. Exist. All things that exist has a particular vibration. So when we come to this, every growth, every change has a raga and tala. Every change, my thoughts are changing. It has a raga and tala. My bhavas are changing. It has a raga and tala. My bodily existence is changing. Now it's collapsing back slowly. I am 71. So you can imagine. It's collapsing back. It has its own raga and tala, at what rate I am collapsing, in what rate I am growing, in what rate I am changing, in what rate my spiritual developments are taking place. Everything has a particular rhythm in which everything is going on. Can you activate these rhythms? So raga tala is when you hold on to certain raga that is most pleasing to you, and tala, proper tala, artha, to give the proper bhavana, feelings in you, then you will see when the artha, raga and bhava mix, there is a transcendence, sense of transcendence, sense of eternity. You are seeing something beyond the whole creation as if. Because your bodily existence becomes almost still-like because of the inner bhavanas. Mind becomes calm and it doesn't disturb you. Whole bodily existence, senses and everything is calm and pleasant. How the nature, you see, when sunrise, sunset, how the nature, how beautiful it is. And this kind of, I'm in it through music, I tune myself with nature. Tuning with nature. Radio and all, you tune to particular frequency. Your mobiles are set to a particular frequency. That number is given. So the frequency is that matters. It can freely move about. Your mobile, just you say hello, whole world it is spreading. He can be, the person who receives can be in US or UK, in bathroom or in stage, wherever he is, his mobile starts working. And the spread is throughout and what he receives is just a ray. A single ray is going to represent, just like your one cell. Your one cell is going to show what you are. Taking your one cell, I can clone and make another person exactly like you. That means one cell, the whole of your blueprint is there, like seed of a tree. Every information about tree is there in that seed. Another tree is going to come out of it. Like that. When you sing, you tune to nature. You are one with nature. Whole Mother Nature, all the lokas, all the people, all existence, as if you are pervading everything. When proper tuning is there, you are matching with the nature, pervading the nature, then you can peep beyond the nature, peep beyond the universe and see what is beyond the transcendental realm of eternity. So this is the main aspect. Sri Ramakrishna, when he used to go into samadhi sthiti, ecstatic state, just somebody singing, the tune, the word is sufficient. We get lost in these things. He used to just keep that raga tala on feet and jump and hold on to the object which you are singing. Suppose you are singing a Krishna song. The word Krishna is sufficient for him. He has already gone. We get lost in raga. So beautiful raga it is that I get lost. Or in artha. I get lost. Or in bhava, I get lost. I leave the object there. I am getting emotion. I am holding on to the emotion. I understand the meaning. Na ninnolenu bedudilla hridaya mantapadali nelesiru hari. When you sing, you know the meaning. You eternally live in my heart. You understand. You get lost. Oh, so beautiful song. The tune you see, Darbari. You get lost in it. So nice it is. Or you get lost in the emotion and leave the object. Krishna has gone there. We leave the Krishna and hold on to something which is higher than what we are holding on to now. Enjoyments of the world. But so far so good. You have evolved to a higher state of existence. But when you see actually, the main thing is in music is that you are going to just hold the object now. This tune yourself with the, begin this singing what all saints, Purandaradasa or Kanakadasa, start singing, Tukaram, all these people, all saints, you can take Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the singing they start and they are in Samadhi Sthiti. They have lost entirely, they have forgotten their body, so dear thing to man. Dearest thing is my own body. And the world, he has forgotten. He is in another world. It has taken him to the another realm of existence, a transcendental realm. So this singing, in singing, we tune with the nature, become one with the nature, and leave that nature and everything, be beyond, hold on to the transcendental realm, the realm beyond, in which the millions of universes appear and disappear. So that is the main purpose of music, bringing music into the human existence is to transcend the nature and go beyond. We have to transcend our inner nature, external nature. Inner nature means kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, all these raga, dvesha, ahankara, all these come under the inner. I have got that is my nature. I have to go beyond that nature. I must get freedom from all that. I must be master of myself. So inner nature I have to transcend, go beyond. And external nature, it is giving sukha, dukkha, janma, mrityu. I cannot control. Corona comes, ticket comes. Gone. Yesterday I admitted that Solomon Grandi, born on Monday, Christian on Tuesday, then sick on Wednesday, worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That is the story. It goes on. So within that, so short a life, human life, you must make maximum use of everything. Here you transcend and go beyond your own existence. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dritavikraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamidhyam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namamaha.